Sertoba Media, where the struggle is real to be awesome.
I push that weight to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win. I push that weight to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win. Trust I'm coming up for that top spot, coming up for that throne. Trust I'm coming up for that drop top, coupe sitting on.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Grind. I am your host, Korrey, and we are here to talk about all things WWE. You can catch The Grind every single Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, right here on Sertoba Media. That's right, Sirtoba Media, right here on YouTube, every single Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern. And you can catch The Grind on many different social media platforms. Those platforms will be available for you all to see at the end of today's episode. Now, let's get into what we got for today. Man, the landscape has changed. With a sudden slash of the throat and the 1-2 and I don't know, whatever The Rock was doing has changed the trajectory of WWE forever. I do not care if the results of what took place during this segment lasts only for a few months. It will never, ever, ever be forgotten. So I want to talk about some of my highlights from the Elimination Chamber match. Talk about some couple of lit moments. Talk about maybe a that ain't it moment. But overall, I want to say the Elimination Chamber was phenomenal. Chef's kiss. I mean, with the extra seasoning, the extra sauce, gravy, whatever it is you want to describe it as, the Elimination Chamber changed the game. And we started right off from the top. We basically got confirmation without confirmation that Naomi was the one that attacked Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill came in on that full Black Air Force energy and sent Naomi to the gulags for free. First class ticket. Girl, you can have the wine. You can have whatever you want. I want you to be comfortable on this ass whooping. Because sure enough, that girl got her head knocked in between the washer and dryer. I mean, it was bad. And the look on the face of the MVP of that match, Liv Morgan, sold this even more. Liv Morgan stood there and was like, no. Oaf. No, it wasn't me. And in that moment, all that bravado that she was showing for the last few weeks about maybe she did, maybe she didn't, went away. Jade Cargill was on business. She was standing on all 10. My girl won't play at all. And then for them to be moving around as if they're getting ready to lock up to start the match, and how the angle of Naomi ending up in front of the pod of Bianca and Jade Cargill beating the holy hell, the wig off Naomi in front of Bianca, and Bianca's reaction. Let me get into that. Y'all sat here online and I read a few comments to where people were saying that Bianca was dramatic. She was being extra. Hello, did we forget about the entertainment factor? Hey, some of the stuff y'all be saying online, bro, like, I want to be inclusive. I want to have everybody here and everybody to share their opinion. But some things, man, it's just nitpicking. We got to stop nitpicking, all right? So the selling job by Bianca, you know, her being distraught after this takes place and while it's taking place was just phenomenal. Like, the whole segment was amazing. And we reestablished Jade as that dog, right? In AEW, she was untouchable. right? She had that. She was that big, you know? And she's now back on that as a singles competitor, and I can love it. Shout out to my brother Thaddeus Saru for talking about this, many episodes ago here on the grind, talking about Jade's need for a reinvigoration.
The person that I think needs to break out is Jade Cargill. She needs to break out so badly. The tag team fame is tired. I was expecting her to be bodying Rhea Ripley in something, bro.
Got him! Got him!
She should be like leading the charge. Make her Bianca B for something. I don't know. Just do anything to get her that solo run energy that she needs. She got 2 new titles now. Put her somewhere. She can go to Intercontinental. Doesn't matter. She can do United States. Chelsea, what you gonna do when you see Jade? I don't know. But either way, she's been on ice for way too long, and I'm waiting for her to thaw out. I really am.
Jade is now, depending on what they do from here, is now going to be on a great trajectory to being champion soon, and I cannot freaking wait. But this match was phenomenally planned, phenomenally executed. It was better than the men's Elimination Chamber match, in my opinion. Liv Morgan was the freaking MVP of the match, taking the whips, taking the bumps, how she was savvy throughout the match. I can appreciate that we did not just sit here and throw Liv to the wayside because she isn't the world champion anymore. We continue to make her look strong and be that main event player that seemingly somebody in WWE knew, because the rest of the Riot Squad had gotten dropped, except for Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan has been cooking. But ultimately, the prediction I made on last week's Flu Game episode was correct. Bianca Belair was able to push through and become the #1 contender to the WWE Women's World Championship at WrestleMania. And after this past week's Raw, it looks like it's going to be Bianca versus Io Sky. But keep a lookout on that prediction I have, because I still feel like it's going to be a triple threat match between Bianca, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. And boy, I'm licking my chops for that match. Now, to the one moment on the show that I was just like, that ain't it. Even though it was an okay match for the show, Tiffany Stratton teaming with the 25-year anniversary of the Hall of Famer Trish Stratus against Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. I felt like this was a match that could have been on a regular SmackDown or something. I don't feel like it was PLE worthy. I understand they got to kind of have some fillers, in transition of the matches, so I'm not upset. And it was in Canada, which was Trish's, home country, but Tiffy Time got a bigger pop than Trish. So did it really need to be on the show? That was my bathroom break moment. I ain't gonna lie. It's no disrespect to the wrestlers before y'all start tagging them and everything else. It's no disrespect, but that was my bathroom time. I needed a break. After that first match was crazy. I needed a break. So that match was won by Tiffy Time, Trishy Time, and they are moving forward. We'll see what happens with Tiffany Stratton as she's now preparing to face Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. The next match could be in contendership for a match of the night. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Unsanctioned. Man, this match was freaking beautiful. And as I said on my prediction show, this match was going to be a beautiful disaster. It was going to be brutal, and if you aren't used to brutality, turn your head and don't watch that match, because those guys have been around each other for 20 plus years. They know each other like the backside of their hand. And of course, as I predicted, Kevin Owens would take the win in this match. But that chair shot with the barbed wire around it that he took straight to the face, oh my God. And then the selling after that. The call back to NXT when Sami Zayn hurt his shoulder at NXT was because Kevin Owens had hit him with a pop-up powerbomb on the ring apron. And the call back to that in order to put Sami away was a beautiful touch to the match. Sami Zayn had a great flurry. He put up a hell of a fight. And as Kevin Owens seemingly was pulling up the mat, looking to hit Sami Zayn with that final KO. You know, either I believe it was going to be a package pile driver onto the submit. We get the returning Viper, Randy Orton, into the WWE, and he did something that I've been clamoring for him to do since episode 1 of The Grind. We are now on episode 21. Since episode 1, 20 weeks ago, I have been asking for Randy Orton to punt kick somebody, and you know what? It looked like he was about to do it to Kevin before, you know, all of a sudden we got all these extra people now that can stop Randy Orton from punt kicking him, but we have all those extra people to stop Kevin Owens from packing people up with the package pile driver. Whatever. But it's good to see Randy Orton back. Like he slimmed down. He looks great. And it seems as if we're running into that WrestleMania match of Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton, and I am here for it. That last match we got on the card is the men's Elimination Chamber match. Now, I will tell you, this match had its moments, good feel-good moments, etc. But overall, it was okay. Compared to the women's Elimination Chamber match, the men didn't hold a candle to the women this year. I'm sorry. But, you know, the match went through its ups and its downs. Drew McIntyre, surprisingly, was rolled up by Damian Priest, as I predicted on the prediction show last week, that they're going to try to redo what was messed up at the Royal Rumble, so that way we can get Priest versus McIntyre at Mania. It looks like they're going into that direction. Logan Paul eliminating Damian Priest was a little crazy, and then, you know, Logan Paul himself getting eliminated. But it came down to, you know, CM Punk and John Cena, as I stated. And, you know, CM Punk and freaking Seth Rollins' hatred for each other is costing each other opportunities at Mania. Now, this coming Monday night on Raw, they're going to be going against each other in a steel cage match to finally try to settle their differences. But I don't think the differences are going to get settled because, again, Seth Rollins sent Roman Reigns to the gulags with a double stump twice. And we have not seen Roman Reigns since the Royal Rumble. I think this is the return of Roman Reigns, and we're getting ready to get a triple threat match at Mania. If not a one-on-one match between Roman and Seth, which I think would be great, but we got to get CM Punk in there somehow. I still feel like Punk should be a part of the championship match between Codyrhodes and John Cena. That's neither here nor there because he does have a favor to cash in on. But all in all, when the match came down to it, which was very weird how it ended, CM Punk had his head kind of hanging out between the ropes. Seth Rollins, who had just gotten eliminated by Punk, stomped CM Punk onto the steel grating out there in the Elimination Chamber, and John Cena just took full advantage of it, choked him out, won the match. And then this is when went left. So the Cody Rhodes comes out, you know, him and John Cena are talking a little bit, and they're talking about how, you know, they're getting ready to go to Mania, they're going to fight for the title, blah, blah, blah. And automatically, I'm locked in on John Cena. I called this in my last video that John Cena was going to turn heel and align himself with The Rock. Due to the positioning of Cody Rhodes right now, they're trying to get Cody Rhodes to be the biggest babyface in WWE. The match has no significance if you have babyface versus babyface. I'm sorry. And people are going to love John Cena regardless, and they're going to have to figure out a way to make John Cena despicable over the next 6-7 weeks. So then The Rock's music comes out, and of course he's asking Cody Rhodes for his soul. It was kind of weird. Very, very, you know, I don't know. I don't want to get banned. But anyways, it was weird. It was like he was sunning him, and you know. And then Cody just let him know that, you know, he sold his soul to the fans and told The Rock to go F himself. Which was a very, very like loud popping moment. But at that point, I swear to y'all, my eyes was stuck on Cena. Cena gives him a hug, and I already knew what time it was. Last month, Cena, during that press conference, said him winning the 17th World Championship was best for business. Best for business, that he is the one that shakes the hand of the person that wins 18. And, you know, we proceeded to witness probably the greatest heel turn in the history of wrestling. And we're not talking about just about how it was done, because I mean, of course, it was very, very beautiful how it was done. I think I would have tweaked it here and there to make it a little more impactful, but the impact nevertheless is there. 23 years John Cena has went without being a heel. Of course, when he had, he was Dr. Thugonomics, blah, blah, blah. He wasn't a heel long, y'all. So here we go. Like, he wasn't a heel long. But John Cena doing what he did just changed the entire landscape of wrestling, of the WWE universe, of wrestling fans around the world. Witnessing that, something that he just he vowed to never do, and he went against what his own morals is. And then to see the brutality of a beatdown that Cody proceeded to take was just, man, it was amazing to watch. I won't lie to y'all. I was locked in. I was glued, but it's just something that you never thought you would see. And I think it's actually a beautiful thing that in his last year, he's decided to give us this beauty of a story instead of something typical. All right, Stu, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, I'm going to give y'all something that's memorable. So John Cena turns heel. He puts his foot on Cody, a bloody, battered, beat down Cody. Travis Scott, you need your ass whooped. He smacked the hell out of Cody. And I don't care what anybody say, what type of, mainstream star he is or whatever like that. He got to see me. As soon as we get in the locker room, bro, I'm beating your ass. Because ain't no way you smacking the hell out of me. And the rumor has it is that Cody has a black eye and his eardrum is busted. Whether that's true or not, we're going to find out on SmackDown. But like that's just kind of crazy. Like that's reckless. This is the top guy in the company right now. And, we can't afford to have him on the shelf before Mania. Can't happen. So Travis Scott needs his ass whooped. Anyways. But this moment where The Rock and Cena are standing aligned, it's a moment that we never thought we would see. But it's here. And now we get to enjoy the ride. There's been clues all along about this coming into fruition. And now that it's here, we get to see what happens next. So comment down below. What do you think is the significance of John Cena turning heel? Do you feel like it's the greatest heel turn in history? What do you think about Jade Cargill now that she's on a different path? She's on her own, like she's standing on 10 toes on that Black Air Force energy. What do you think they do with her now? And what do you think this road to WrestleMania is now? Like, what do you feel? Do you feel like it's starting to heat up? Do you feel like it still needs some more stuff to it? Like, what do you feel? Comment down below what you all think. I appreciate you all taking some time this afternoon to come and hang out with me. A couple of things we need to do before we get out of here. Number one, follow Sirtoba Media on all social media platforms, okay? SIRTOBA. We are looking to revolutionize the content game through being authentically ourselves and a little bit of shenanigans along the way. Follow The Grind on many social media platforms, y'all. Those specific platforms will be available for you all to see here in a moment. And always remember, stay true to what you do, stay true to why you do, and always, always, always stay true to you. I'm feeling great now, but we're going to keep grinding, y'all. We're going to keep going. So if you have anything that you want to see, feel free to share it. Other than that, enjoy your Saturday afternoon, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
I've been wrong.